Yeah, it's now live. So, yeah.
Hello, everyone. I don't know how to.
It
I
says
don't
I
know
got
what to do.
bad streaming uh, compatibility though.
Why?
I don't know, it just says it's bad.
What does bad even mean? I mean,
What is love?
what is love? Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me. Uh,
I'm gonna double check
mm,
that we are actually live, quote unquote. I don't think we are because it's not showing up on my homepage feed.
on my, it says live in the top right-hand corner for me. Like outside of the video, it says live.
Hmm. Well, is there anywhere that we can view this? There isn't. What the fuck? Let me click on live events. Right, I'm on live events. It's live now apparently on Google Plus Hangouts. Take me there. Right. Okay.
Ooh, ooh. I like these little stamps. They're fun. Meh. Meh. Bah. Bah.
Here's what I'm gonna do, buddy. I'm gonna quit out of this. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently we're live.
We're live now?
Yes.
We are? I wasn't prepared. I was not ready for that. Are you just testing it on your other monitor to see?
Kind of. Um, so there's no notification to say that we are live streaming or anything, so I'm a bit confused.
Well, let me check my YouTube.
Dude, Twitch is so much more easier than this shit.
Let's see. The big snowman. There you are. It says you're broadcasting live. Live now.
Does that, what, on my YouTube page?
Yes.
Oh, okay then. So should
It
be.
only shows you, though. And then it switches to me. Uh, okay. It's a lag, too. There's about a 30-second delay.
Okay.
And I guess we'll just have to, like, switch back and forth or whatever. So,
Uh-huh.
do you want to start over? And now that we know how it works, and we can just start that way?
Kind of,
Switch.
but kind of not. I'm pretty sure it's not. I've still got nothing.
It shows it on mine, and it lets me watch you.
Hmm.
We're not making ourselves look so smart.
Everybody has problems. Oh, Jentskin, hello. So yes, we are live. Someone can see us.
Mm-hmm.
Can you just let us know if on the page is there a video there that you can see where it says that we're live or some shit? This should catch up in about 6 hours.
Yeah.
This is so bad. Anywho,
Anywho.
what should we talk about?
Well, that depends. Are we starting over or are we just going to keep going with this?
I don't, um, I don't know. I thought we were talking about games and shit. We're not gonna put penises on the screen again, are we?
No, I'll refrain from doing that. Add a draw. Oh yeah. Why you shouldn't have given me that option. You knew better. You knew better.
There we go. It's off.
Oh no.
Teach you.
Damn it. You haven't even done your introduction yet. I mean, I haven't done my introduction.
Dude,
Like,
everybody knows who the fuck we are. Come on, we don't need to introduce.
do they? Oh,
Kind of.
maybe like 400 people between us.
Mm.
Hey, that's still not a bad number. That's more Facebook friends than I have, right? So, um, anyway, I'm Proco. Let me move this. We got to switch it over every once in a while, I think, for them to be able to see me too.
Mm.
But I think you
No,
actually
it's
have to
it's
go.
automatic, man. So if you stop talking or something, I think it should technically switch back to me. No, it did a second ago.
Yeah, because I switched it. See, I'm talking now,
Oh.
and then I went boom, and
I
then it's
thought
back on you.
like automatically because of the voice. I thought it detected voice and it just swapped. But that they should do that.
Yeah, maybe I'll create some software for that.
Mm. Sell it to them.
Sell it to 'em. I'm gonna give it to you companies hard, motherfuckers. So yeah, that's Chris. That's me. I'm Proco.
He's broke.
He's Snowco. Snowco Pro. Go. So let's talk, Chris. What all are we gonna talk about?
I don't know. I thought that you was gonna look for some newsy news. You say something
Well,
about Grand Theft Auto.
the news I had that I found, yeah, I just Grand Theft Auto comes out next month for PC.
Is it next
That's
month?
yeah, next month because it's September 1st today.
Fuck.
So we're like a month, probably a month and a half from getting it, and I'm gonna wreck fucking hell upon it. And then I'm excited for Dragon Age, uh, Inquisition or whatever.
Oh, that's gonna be pretty beast.
And then the Tom Clancy, The Division, you know?
That's gonna be epic.
Yeah. I mean, what about you? I don't know how to feel about Hardline though.
I'm a little bit excited about that to be honest.
Really?
Yeah, I think the Hardline's gonna be beast when it comes out.
Why? Better for competitive play or what?
I think it will be, but then it'll also be I think it'll be a lot more like Battlefield 3 was. Um, I think it'll be a lot more refined as well. There'll be a lot less shit wrong with it when it comes out, hopefully.
You don't think that has to do anything with a hardware issue, like from
Um,
before? Like
I
the
think
for next gen, they're trying to rush the game out to get it out in time for next gen, and that's why so many bugs were created. If you'll remember, Battlefield 3 was a little more polished at at the release, you know, and then it slowly got better. And Battlefield 4 has kind of done the same. You think that's going to happen, or you think that's not going to happen? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, I think because they delayed it until early next year, I think, for that reason, because it was like, well, it's not as good as what we thought it was going to be. So, and it was, to be fair, when it came out on beta, it wasn't. I'd say it was on par with how Battlefield 4 is at the moment, anyway, in terms of like just netcode and hit registration and shit like that. So, and to say that they're doing it on the older engine, so they're doing it on Frostbite 2 instead of Frostbite 3. So what that means is basically it's going to be a lot more of a refined version of an older engine, which in my eyes, new engines are awesome, but they bring their own problems and things like that. As we've seen with Battlefield 4, it's just been sort of like
Yeah.
shit after shit after shit. But the plus side is that they could take all the stuff from the CTE servers at the moment and they can implement it into the older engine, which is going to be awesome. As well as having like new game modes, because it's cool to have new game modes, or at least to try new game modes. Because I'm a fan of new game modes, but I'm not a fan of game modes that are shit. So like, there's a lot of shit in Battlefield at the moment, where it's just sort of like you've got air superiority, and I believe
That's good with helicopters, though. Tell me it's not.
I'm not a fan of. I'm not. See, I'm not a fan
You're an
of.
infantryman, though. You
I
know.
am. Yeah, I love infantry, and to say that, I mean, Battlefield is primarily a game that is for players that like all sorts of stuff. So, you've got tanks, jeeps, buggies. You've got like a fucking forklift truck, um, obviously jets, like that. They're really cool, but it's just more of a sort of. I've always loved the infantry play in it. I just prefer it to any other game in terms of FPS, like Counter Strike. I like Counter Strike, but I don't love it as much as I love Battlefield Infantry. Um, I think the ability to heal yourself and be as OP as fuck as you can in Battlefield. I love the idea of that. Like sort of the idea that you could essentially, if you get on the right server or whatever, you could essentially steamroll a team of 64 players if you're good enough.
Yeah.
Um,
Very true.
and that's pretty cool. And
Have you played Insurgency?
I have, yeah.
What do you think about that? Because I keep hearing a lot of things about that. I'm curious to know. I think probably a few people are, so
Uh,
enlighten us.
Insurgency is essentially taking a lot from Counter Strike. Um, not in terms of ADS in weapons and things like that, but in terms of like a competitive shooter. It's more of the main game mode on it is pretty much like it's pretty much like domination on Battlefield, although it's sort of like you only get one life, but if your team manages to cap back a flag out of the three flags on the map, you get to respawn then. Um, but there's a lot of hacking going off in that game at the moment. It's not really well supported by. I'm not sure if it does run on VAC anti-cheat or if it runs on something else, but there's a lot of fucking hackers in there at the moment. I wouldn't say. I mean, to be honest with you, if you were playing Battlefield and you wanted to go to another game, definitely wouldn't be Insurgency. It's a fun game to play, but it's not worth changing from Battlefield to go to that game. Um,
So, what game would they go to? Let's
uh,
say somebody's burned out on Battlefield. Where do they go to now?
Back to Battlefield 3. No, not really.
True.
Um, I don't know. There's not. I mean, the thing is with it. I think the question is, what do you wait for to come out next? And that would probably be Battlefront when it comes out, hopefully.
I cannot fucking wait for that,
Yeah.
man. Star Wars nerd since day one, bro.
And then that's hopefully. I mean, they've learned most of the lessons the hard way with the engine, with the Frostbite 3 engine on Battlefield 4, and it is becoming more and more better by each patch that they're bringing out in the CTE servers. And hopefully all that good stuff's going to be in Battlefront when they launch it. So that means it's going to be a lot better for just generally like the release of the game. It's going to be a lot more smoother than Battlefield because they would have already. I imagine all the like the basics of the engine are going to be sorted in the game. I'm not talking about balance or anything like that, because how the fuck they're going to balance laser guns and shit like that and jetpacks, I don't know. Because I can imagine there being like a lot of different levels to the Star Wars games, to the multiplayer, because it's going to be like there has to be jetpacks.
Fuck yes, there does.
You know what I mean? Like,
There has to be. And oh my god, then mercenaries, we got to be able to hire them. You know, like
can you imagine trying to get rid of roof campers then with a fucking jetpack? Easy.
right?
Zoom.
If I can fly up there, if I can
Die.
shit on them.
That'd be immense. Just to sort of like like parachute, just to sort of hover up to a roof and just kill everybody. That'd be an awesome feature. So I'm hoping that if there is a lot of levels or different levels to a game, then that's going to definitely be in there.
And we will give you some awesome clips of it too. Trust me.
Oh yeah. There's also, though, what I'm looking forward to a lot is Bad Company 3.
Oh my god, yes.
It's not been confirmed yet, like not been confirmed, but I think
But it has though, you know.
the
It has,
executive,
but it hasn't, you know.
yeah, one of the producers from DICE basically said they have always wanted to do another a Bad Company game, but they haven't known how to attempt to make it because the fan base was so strong with the Bad Company the Bad Company series. They didn't know. Hey, Patufa, by the way, sorry about the delay. It's such a delay for chat for me. They said that basically they were definitely going to do it, but they didn't know how to approach it because they didn't want to piss off like a lot of people from basically ruining the game, which is understandable. I mean, they didn't understand why so many people liked it because it was such a simple game, like compared to Battlefield. Like you think about it, and it did have air support in it. Like I think there was a video recently out from like Level Cap that was talking about how overpowered jets are and how they shouldn't be in Battlefield. And if you think about it, like Bad Company didn't have jets in it. It had like one attack heli on each map or something like that on rush game modes, and they balanced everything really, really, really well. I mean, the game was pretty much made from the ground up in terms of just balancing for rush game mode. But rush on that game was
It
like
is
the
the
funnest
best.
game mode ever.
Yeah.
Like you play rush on Battlefield 4, and it's fucking broken as hell. Like the spawn systems on Flood Zone, I think it is. Like they've changed it now on the CTU servers, so it's back to front, which makes more sense. But even if you manage to get to the last set of MCOMs, which is in the car park building, it's impossible. How are you supposed to get under the water to go onto the base of the car park to then go up to an MCOM? It's like it's impossible to set them MCOMs, so it's broken from the start. Half-Life 3 hasn't been confirmed. Half-Life 3 is there was a website actually claimed by Valve. I think they recently bought the patent for the website for Half-Life 3, so they might be making it, but it's not confirmed. I don't think it ever will be, to be honest. I think it's just a fucking giant troll from Valve. And to be honest with you, Half-Life 2 wasn't even that good, in my opinion. Half-Life 1 was boss, but Half-Life 2 and Half-Life, I believe there's 2 episodes, something like that. No, not good games.
So what are you looking forward to with your channel? I know we have different channels. What are you looking forward to? What do you plan on implementing in your channel for all the viewers?
I am planning on, well, obviously we've got the shit set up Saturdays coming back, or Sundays, which is, I think it's going to be like awesome again, because I'm so fucking bored of the 1v1 me series. I don't think many people found it that entertaining either, to be honest with you. It was
The, the last one on my page did all right.
So that was more fun. That's why, like we didn't. It's sort of like it's more of a laugh, and I enjoyed that sort of stuff. But
I saw the infected did very well on yours.
yeah, the infected. Eventually, to be honest with you, I'm gonna wait until I've got like considerably a lot more subscribers that want to do stuff like that. But I was eventually going to go on and make a private 32-man server just for infected, so that people could come on and play with us. and then basically have like a locked off room in TeamSpeak where we could all just fucking basically once a week for about an hour just play a game of Infected with everybody, and then that would be sort of like just a bit of fun to do. You know what I mean? Like you have like sort of subscriber plays with people and things like that. So that's like something that I was looking forward to. Eventually, hopefully, we'll get there. But yeah, another thing that I was really, really looking forward to as well was expanding with like the platoon on Battlefield, because all it means is like we can expand a bit more, get a lot more people in the team speak, and have more of a community rather than sort of like I don't like how shut off big YouTubers are from like people, if you get what I mean. Like they're sort of, it's like I imagine if you was to approach someone like Jack Frags or X Factor or I imagine Matimio is not like this for some reason, but I just imagine all the other guys are. And you say, "Oh, hi, would it be alright if we join your team speak and we play or something like that?" Obviously, I get it. They've got like thousands of subscribers and they can't literally do it for 50 if they're not going to do it for the rest of the people. But I think that like if you get to a certain point on YouTube, you should technically
Give
have,
back.
yeah, you should at least spend some money on a really big TeamSpeak server that's like a 500 slot server. I think that should be like a community server for people to just hang out in, and they could have like sub channels for themselves and things like that. I just have this big sort of vision of having a big community base rather than having like sort of like this holy shrine of a, because people aren't like you know, you're YouTube famous, you're not famous, you know. It's kind of like um,
Well, some people got their starts on YouTube now. Don't forget that.
yeah,
That's true. And the community thing though, I think that's the best way to go.
yeah,
Honestly, get people involved in what you're doing. You know what I mean? Make them feel like they're a part of stuff. Like that's why I did that little subscriber giveaway.
yeah.
And then
Oh, by the way,
they
if
got to
you're not
come
really,
in and knife me. Take my tags, and whoever does that gets a card. A Steam card or what the fuck ever.
do
Just
you want to,
little shit.
just because this is streaming on my channel, so do you want to just explain that for anybody that's not subscribed to you on YouTube?
Oh, okay, yeah. In case you don't know who I am yet, I don't know how you wouldn't. I'm on quite a few of his videos, but I am Proco and I am from Rowdy Gaming. You could look that up on YouTube. And I have a subscriber contest going on right now. It's like the latest upload, so feel free to go over there and check it out and enter if you'd like. All submissions are welcome. So, yeah, that's all I'll say about that. And we'll go back to Christopher.
That was pretty much it, man. Like that was my Martin Luther King I had a fucking dream speech. That was, but yeah, what are you looking forward to on your channel, man?
Pretty much the same thing. Like, I don't know, I'm kind of biting a bullet here and fucking eating some money, for the subscriber giveaway, but it's, the people that have stuck with me, they've been loyal and they come back and they still watch my videos. You know what I mean? It's not like they just watch it once and they're done or whatever, and you don't see it so much on the channel, but they'll send me messages or whatever through Facebook. I connect with everybody on Facebook. I mean, on Instagram, Twitter. It doesn't matter. I'm out there trying to connect with people like me that kind of have the same ideas that I do, and I like to push the community stuff like Chris does. I have a couple community montages up on my channel, just from viewers and friends and all that type of stuff. So that's kind of what I do. I try to throw in some funny videos every now and again. Some of them end up kind of sounding uh, pretty fucking twisted because I can be monotonous at times. So just keep that in mind. uh, yeah, I think that's what I'm looking forward to. I'm about to hit the 200 mark finally. So woo woo to that. I think.
Milestones for days.
Oh, and then hopefully after that it'll pick up more, because even if it doesn't, hell, I'll keep doing it because I like doing it. I'll watch my own damn
Exactly.
videos.
Yeah.
So,
It is encouraging though, like when you get, because subscribers are basically, I mean, you realize that they are people that are watching your stuff, but they're basically incentives to people that make videos. It's basically like, you see your channel growing, you know that what you're doing is good, and it's sort of like it's like just confirmation that what you're doing is you're on the right track. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like if you keep
like
making like good videos and nobody comments or anything like that, you basically don't make videos like that anymore. And it's kind of like, what could have been maybe a good series just doesn't even happen because it's like, well, I don't think it's good enough to put out there. So yeah, in terms of like
it's kind of
subscribers and stuff.
shocking though, the videos that get popular and the ones that don't though. So
Yeah.
maybe you guys should like be a little more upfront about that. Because I know I put out some videos and I'm just like, really? That's what you like? I just spent 7 hours on this video and you don't even watch it. I put 5 minutes into this one and it's got fucking 25 likes. I don't get it. Whatever. Let us know. It's confusing to us. Uh, uh, you have anything else to talk about, Chris?
Not really, no. Obviously we're expanding still on like the TeamSpeak, the platoon. I'm looking for people to basically be an admin of the platoon. Looking for more mods on the Twitch stream. I don't Twitch stream an awful lot, but when I do, I like to know that it's in safe hands. Um, 200 sub giveaway. He's already doing a giveaway. And it's a pretty big giveaway. Like he's giving away like a hard drive, like
Yeah,
two
like
games.
$200 worth of shit.
Yeah,
So,
like it's a big giveaway, dude.
yeah. So get up on that. Subscriber only. And if you unsubscribe after, I'll find you. I'm an IT tech. I'll track you.
He's gonna Liam Neeson your ass.
That's right. I have a particular set of skills. Oh, jeez.
um, there is one more thing actually. There is gonna be like some more Wolfpack videos coming. It's just really hard to do it because it's hard to get the guys that are on it weekly to be on at the same time, and it's also hard for me to do it because me and Proco both have full-time jobs, and it's just hard to we record basically like about 2 hours, 3 hour chunks, and then they get edited down to like 20 minute long videos. We're gonna have to shorten that on top of that as well because I know a lot of people don't have the attention span to watch a 20-minute long video on YouTube. So we're gonna try and aim for like around about 15 minutes, maybe 10 minutes for that. But there's a lot of editing that goes into it. Obviously, selecting the best bits out of like 2 hours
And that shit takes time too.
yeah, it
So
does.
all you
But
other
yeah,
YouTubers, you know how it is. To the others, just have patience. We're doing our best to make you happy. Because we realize you take time out of your day to watch our videos. That's kind of cool when you think about it, right? I mean, makes me feel good. I don't know. I'm getting all sappy now.
Coca-Cola.
I'm out of drink.
And this
Damn
says
it.
mate.
Might. See, we have ones over here that say like Shaniqua and Felicia and stuff on them. I'm
I
like,
got one.
really?
I got
Like
one the other day and it said Mandeep.
Mandeep?
I was like, what kind of a name's that? Mandeep.
Oh, that's awesome. Oh, that makes me happy. Well, I think that's about all I had to say. What about you?
That's it, bro.
We're
Uh,
gonna be playing a game for you guys soon. I know Chris doesn't like to do that, but I'm gonna force him, and we're gonna play some chess or checkers or Chinese checkers or something online, air hockey online together, or paper plane throwing. Who knows? We're gonna we're gonna do it. So y'all just be ready.
um, all right. Well, yeah. I've been Chris the Big Snowman.
And
You've
I'm
been.
Proco.
We'll see you around.
Later.